Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're going to give you guys a challenge. I'm about to give you 10 seconds to name every single thing you know about Jake Paul. Ready? Go. All right, time's up. If you're like most people, you probably got one or two things. Maybe boxing, maybe YouTube, maybe something crazy he did in that big mansion of his. But there's a lot more to this guy than meets the eye. So today we're diving into the world of one of the most controversial and talked about internet personalities on the planet, Jake Paul. Buckle up, because we're about to throw 10 facts at you that'll have you saying, no way, I never knew that about Jake Paul. Stick around to find out some surprising facts you might not know about him. Before Jake Paul was a household name, before the boxing matches and the multi-million-dollar mansion, there was Vine. Remember Vine? 6-second videos, looping endlessly, sometimes absolutely hilarious. Well, Jake and his brother Logan, they blew up on that platform. We're talking millions of followers, millions of loops, basically the kings of comedy. Well, at least for 6 seconds at a time. Think about that for a second. 6 seconds to make someone laugh, to get them to hit that follow button. It takes real talent to do that. And it's what launched Jake Paul into internet stardom. He was making videos with all the biggest Viners, racking up views like crazy and basically building the foundation for the empire he has today. Okay, so you're killing it on a social media platform, becoming a teenage icon. What's the next logical step? Disney Channel, obviously, that's right. Jake Paul went from goofing off on Vine to starring in his very own Disney Channel show, Bizaardvark. He played Dirk Mann, one half of a comedic duo making wacky internet videos. Talk about art imitating life, right? This wasn't just a quick cameo either. He was a main character on the show for 2 whole seasons. This is where Jake really honed his acting chops, learned the ins and outs of professional filmmaking and, let's be honest, probably earned a pretty penny in the process. Okay, this is where things get really interesting. We've got Jake Paul, former Viner, Disney Channel star, and he decides to step into the world of professional boxing. Yep, you heard that right. This guy trades in his acting scripts for boxing gloves and goes toe-to-toe with other YouTubers, former athletes, even professional fighters. Love him or hate him, you got to admit, Jake Paul isn't afraid of a challenge. He trains like a maniac, dedicates himself to the sport, and has the fight record to prove it. He's knocked out opponents, made headlines with every fight, and even sparked a whole debate about the legitimacy of influencer boxing. Chapter 4, Team 10, Assemble. Remember that whole building an empire thing we were talking about earlier? Well, Team 10 is a big part of that. Imagine a group of young, hungry content creators all living together in a massive mansion, collaborating on videos, pushing each other to create the next viral sensation. That's Team 10 in a nutshell. Jake Paul founded this social media collective and turned it into a phenomenon. Team 10 became synonymous with pranks, challenges, and over-the-top content that had millions of viewers glued to their screens. Sure, there was drama. There were controversies, but there was also a whole lot of success and a whole new way of doing things in the online world. Chapter 5, Controversy Finds Jake. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Jake Paul has been at the center of his fair share of controversies, from his antics at the Team 10 house to public feuds with other YouTubers. It seems like drama follows this guy wherever he goes. We're not here to sugarcoat things. Some of his actions have been criticized, some have sparked outrage, and some have even landed him in hot water with the law. It's a side of fame that comes with the territory, but it's definitely something that's followed Jake Paul throughout his career. Chapter 6, King of YouTube. Controversies aside, there's no denying Jake Paul's success on YouTube. We're talking over 20 million subscribers, billions of views, and a level of influence most creators can only dream of. He's built a loyal fan base who eagerly await his next upload, whether it's a vlog, a prank, or a glimpse into his lavish lifestyle. But here's the thing. Jake Paul understands YouTube like few others. He knows how to capture an audience, how to edit videos for maximum engagement, and how to stay relevant in the ever-changing world of online content. Yeah, you read that right. Jake Paul decided to add another feather to his cap and dip his toes into the world of music. He's released a handful of rap songs, some even featuring other big-name artists. Now, whether you consider it good music or not is a matter of personal taste, but you can't deny the fact that his music videos rack up millions of views, his songs climb the charts, and he's even gone on tour to perform for sold-out crowds. Okay, let's talk about Jake Paul's social media presence for a second. This guy is everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you name it, he's dominating it. We're talking millions upon millions of followers across all platforms, hanging on to his every word, every post, every story. This is a guy who understands the power of social media, how to use it to connect with his audience, to promote his brand, and to build a loyal following that goes beyond just watching his videos. Remember how we talked about Jake Paul honing his acting skills on Disney Channel? Well, he didn't let those skills go to waste. He's landed roles in movies, starred in other web series, and even dipped his toes into voice acting. This just goes to show you that Jake Paul is more than just a YouTuber or a boxer. He's a multi-talented entertainer who's always looking for new ways to challenge himself and expand his horizons. If there's one thing you need to know about Jake Paul, it's that this guy is a hustler. He's not content with just being a YouTuber or a boxer or an actor. He's also a savvy businessman who's built a mini empire around his personal brand. We're talking merchandise lines, his own marketing agency, investments in tech startups, you name it. Jake Paul is probably involved in it. He's constantly looking for new ways to grow his wealth, to expand his brand, and to solidify his status as a true entrepreneur. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these facts about Jake Paul, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. We're always on the lookout for interesting people to profile. So let us know in the comments who you'd like us to cover next. Let us know in the comments which fact surprised you the most. Was it his start on Vine, his Disney Channel past, or maybe his venture into the boxing ring? There's no doubt about it. Jake Paul is a polarizing figure, but there's no denying his impact on internet culture. See you in the next video.